Hello and welcome back to the Way to Native Chronicles. I've got a really good video for you today. This one I've been saving up a little bit. It's something that you're not going to see anywhere on the internet. I guarantee it. I was flying my drone for doing some photography while sighting in this rifle here. And this is at 45-120. It's a Ruger number 1, and I was testing out some of this moose ammunition here, right? I just developed this new bullet for it, and I set some targets up down range from the trapping cabin. So I had all these targets set up, and working with my wife, she's standing there and she hears a bear rampaging through our camp. And I'll tell you, this is a little more serious than you would think from just an ordinary bear attack, because in our camp we had a campfire going right near the cabin, and the bear was dragging around and biting a jerry can full of gasoline and dragging it around. There's gas sprinkling around. So if that bear had actually dragged that jerry can a little further towards the campfire, the whole thing would have ignited, the cabin would have burned down, the whole area would have burned down, I'm sure of it. So this was actually quite a tense situation, especially in retrospect once I thought about it a bit. But I don't need to describe this to you because I've got it all on video. I just happened to be in the midst of setting up the drone for recording this shooting exercise when my wife let me know, hey, I hear something in the camp. So let's just get right into this. So as I said, we were at our trapping cabin and decided to make a video about target shooting. On the abandoned wilderness trail, we set up targets at 100 and 150 meters. These are steel silhouettes. We'd already been shooting for a while by the time this was recorded. Just wanted to get a little footage of the targets falling over. The purpose of this video was to capture a view of that shooting exercise. So I'm heading the drone down the range here, slowly marching towards that 100-meter set of targets. There's a paper target set off to the right there. So we're getting there, and this is the rifle, of course, that I was using. That's the Ruger number 1. It's custom chambered for 45-120, and that's the load information for the round that I developed, which turned out to be really good right away on this trip. That's the bullet that I switched to. Flat nose for better impact on the animal. About this time I heard my wife say, "Dawn, there's a bear messing around with our cabin." So I turned the drone around, looking back at us while they're investigating. Okay, I'm zooming in that portion of the drone video as best I can. And she's pointing to a bear and urging me to do something about it. So wondering what I should do. I got this drone on. I guess I'll just have to let it hover where it is. She's got the rifle loaded up already. Don, do something about that bear. You can see he's chewing on this jerry can of gas. It's a stupid thing to do, but we have a campfire going right nearby there. So I've got the bear on my sights now. I could have shot him right then, but we thought we'll try to just scare him away, because we didn't really want to deal with the bear right now. Although, their hides are good. So the bear is fiddling around with that stupid jerry can, spilling gasoline all over. And I decided, well, we got to do it. So put a bullet through him. And, I'm not standing around to see exactly where he dropped, but I know I made a very mortal shot on that animal. So I just went back to my controller for the drone. First I got to load up another round in the rifle for the missus. While I fiddle with that, she's well able to use the rifle herself, so now I can get back to seeing what the drone is doing. And unfortunately, it's still hovering in the same place. It's a DJI Mini 3 Pro drone, just in case you're interested. So, since all the excitement's over, I might as well just take the drone up high and just take a quick look at the area here. But the bear is laying dead just a few paces away from where I shot it, so that's all taken care of. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's I mean, it's not something you see every day. I mean, who would expect it to have a bear intrude at a moment like that? And exactly at the moment that happened to be flying a drone. So quite unusual. Although this is actually the second time I've brought down an animal while I was sighting in a rifle. That happened to me years ago too, while I was sighting in my 243. So it's not impossible. If you've had something like this happen to you, then by all means put it down in the comments. I'd like to hear your stories. Maybe somebody's got a stranger story than this one, but I doubt that you're going to find many videos that actually record what went down like this one did. So that about wraps it up. The old bear here, he's seen better days, I guess, but it had to be done. Catch you next time. God bless. Did you like this video? If you did, I think you're gonna like this one right over here. So check it out. And I appreciate your subscribing if you haven't done so already. Remember to do that while you're watching this next video. Click like, it all helps us out for this channel. Catch you next time.